What's going on, ladies and gents? Dangerous here, bringing you guys today some more Rainbow Six Siege gameplay. And today, we're going to be talking about Blackbeard. Now, Blackbeard was probably one of the most anticipated operators, just because of his whole face shield thing, and people were really interested to see how it works. Well, today, we've got a bit more of a lengthier video, and with that, I had the help of my friend Fluffy. He was kind enough to help me with some of the, see how much the damage the shield could actually take, what it looked like in different standing positions and leading positions, stuff like that, so you get a better idea of what you look like when you're looking, or when you're as Blackbeard or fighting Blackbeard. So, first of all, even before that, I want to say a special thank you to my friend Thunderspear, Iron Man, Fluffy, Ishmael, and Brayden, because without them, this video wouldn't be possible, just because that actually obtaining these operators, like, just to play them or select them was a challenge on its own. So they allowed me to pick them, get the footage, and now I can't play them for the next 17 years, which is awful. So, without further ado, let's talk about Blackbeard. So, Blackbeard has the Scar H and the Mark 11 DMR, or the, I think it's the SR-25 in this game, which is fantastic. Both guns are absolutely amazing. I really do enjoy the Scar H. It has a 52 max damage. So for light operators that have that, I think they have around 60 or so health, that's practically a 2-3 shot if you have Rook's armor, and it also depends on the distance that you're shooting them at. That's a really heavy hitting assault rifle. It's got, the recoil is quite manageable actually, and you can put a grip and a compensator on it to even further reduce that recoil, which is fantastic. Something I have noticed though is that his guns seem to take a while to return to center after shooting them, so I guess that's just some sort of penalty they put on just so the guns with compensators don't we'll say have laser-like accuracy. So if you want to have faster center speed, you're going to want to not run the compensator, but we'll go into more detail in a different video on that. The DMR is also fantastic. It functions just like a regular DMR. There's nothing too special about it. If you've used any other DMR, like the 417 or Buck's Camarus, I believe it's called, it functions relatively close to that. Both of his guns only carry 21 rounds, well, 21 plus 1 in the chamber to make it 21. So there's some cool shit with that. So as everyone wants to know, we want to know about his shield. Well, his shield has, I guess we'll say, a health value. And this is not actual statistics, but it's an example so you guys can understand it. He has, his shield, quote-unquote, has 100 health. Once again, not actual statistic. His shield, per se, has that 100 health. Now, a gun that does 25 damage would take 4 bullets at its optimal range to destroy the shield. So, guns in this game do vary from damage. You know, the P90 has a very low damage, but has a higher rate of fire and more bullets. So, I think it does, like, 22 or something damage. I know it's quite low. The new MPX that was actually, we used testing today, was kind of showed the guys at lower range weapons. It uses, like, it took, like, 30, you guys will see it coming up, but it took, like, 33 bullets to actually break the shield. Shotguns at close range, like the Spaz 12, took 2 shots, and then the Deagle high caliber gun, like a high damage pistol like that, took, I think it was around 12 shots. You guys will once again see in this upcoming segment that will be very close. Blackbeard also gets a breaching charge and flashbangs, so you can pick between the two. Either playstyle is, well, it just depends on you for that point. So without further ado, we're going to roll into the segments of what it looks like between his moving enemy, like what he looks like, the different damages, so you can see what the shield does, and all that cool stuff, and then we'll be back after that so we can wrap up the video. Alright guys, so as I said, we're going to be doing a kind of a myth-busting test here. I'm going to get in the house, so, and then Fluffy will meet me in the center here. Look, oh, okay, alright, okay, let's talk about that.
I have a present for you.
So, we're going to show some different calibers on... Blow it out, it's kind of in the background. Alright, so we're going to test some different calibers on what the shield can resist and whatnot, and then when we swap rounds, Fluffy will show you what Blackbeard looks like behind different stages of cover, using the pool room, leaning, and some other stuff. So yeah, alright Fluffy, what are you going to test out first?
Alright, we're going to go with the Spaz at close range, because I remember you saying something about it.
The Spaz at close range.
Right about here.
Yeah, there's 1. Hi.
2.
Alright.
And it's gone.
So, it can only withstand fucking... Alright, well, shit.
Well, what do we do now?
That's a really great question. Alright guys, so as we said for the last segment here, this is just to show you that different weapon calibers, as I said throughout the video, do different damages. So we're going to show the SMGs that do in between the, you know, around the 30 damages, well, within the 30 damage range. what kind of damage it'll do to the shield. There's plenty other calibers, but to test them all, the video would last really long. So if you guys actually want to see that, once again, let me know down below, and we'll literally test out every friggin' gun. Alright, Fluffy. Here we go.
Alright, this is the MPX. I should probably say that.
Yeah, that was the MPX. So that was 1.
2.
Nope.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. So it's an entire mag.
Alright, so about 31 already.
32? Oh.
32.
32.
There you go. So it's based around weapon damage models, I assume, obviously, for what we've tested. That's equal recoil, though. So yeah, so if you guys, once again, if you want to see every weapon tested against Blackbeard shield, let me know in the comment section down below, and we'll get that arranged for you guys. So once again, I guess we'll pan over to the last section of the video, and thanks for checking out this scene. Alright guys, so as I said, now we're going to see what Blackbeard looks like from a different angles. So go ahead and, well, that's the teabag position. Alright, so that's what it looks like prone. If you're charging him head on, as you can see, stay prone, stay prone, stay prone. Thank you. Okay, so, alright, stop moving. So as you can see, you can easily hit his feet if you need, or if you start swaying around and he starts moving, it'll be easy to get a headshot. That Scarch does do a lot of damage. As I said, it's like 52 max damage, which is nuts, so hopefully you can get around that. Go to crouch. Alright, crouch is a lot easier. There's more mass to hit, obviously. You have his whole lower body, and then you can try and shoot in and around. If you can try and sneak in some upper body shots, and then go stand. Standing is obviously, as it is, your ADS right now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so let go of your ADS. Yeah, so honestly though, like look at me, like eye to eye if you can, or
I am.
Head up a little bit more. So right now, okay, okay, fair. Look, animations are a little off, but you can maybe dink just the head of your helmet there. Honestly, like your roundness of your dome is actually still within range of me killing you. So the shield doesn't cover. Also, your arm is heavily exposed. Like if I move you around you a little bit, I can definitely free Shibaka to you. So he's going, so this is what the leaning from crouch would look like. If he's doing it right like how he is and really close to hugging the wall, his arm does stick out. So his arm right now is a primary target for me. Actually, the shield is kind of glitched away to the point where I can't see it. So I don't, like, I'm assuming it's still there. But I could but yeah, no, I'm pretty sure it still loads in. Yeah, that's fine. So yeah, your knee sticks out. If you go to stand and lean over, that's actually a lot better because there's a lot less of you to hit. Like there's more leg, and you can obviously tilt back over, and yeah, obviously I got to round and move and all that jazz. And then there's prone and lean. Lean.
I am leaning.
Okay, that's probably the best so far. Depends if you're on head-to-head level, obviously. From a distance like this, that's what you're kind of looking at here. This is what you'll be facing as. So try and cover your angles. You know, Blackbeard.
Also, one other thing: if you're ever laying down and trying to shoot somebody, always look off to like whatever side, so that you actually swing your entire body into the corner, so that you don't get shot in the foot.
Pretty much.
Because if you were laying down and leaning, and then you try and leave like this, you just throw your feet out right into the line of fire, like your entire lower body.
There you go. Pro tips with Fluffy. Alright, so now we're going to test the damage with the MPX.
Oh.
Yeah. Actually, no, hang on. No, we still have to do this. Still have to, okay, so get behind different levels of cover here. So this is about crouching cover. So this couch here. So actually, the shield is gone. I'm going to try and shoot you and see if this works. Yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't see your shield a little bit there. But if you're still crouched...
I mean, it is transparent.
Well, no, like, actually it disappears. Like, the trim and everything's gone.
Oh.
Yeah. So, with that, so I can't...
take it off and put it back on? See
no,
if that
no,
works.
it's fine, don't worry. So, right now, I can't actually hit any of you. Like, all of you is covered. Alright, if you go to the pool table...
Wow.
So, this is about the same height, too, so that's what you're looking at, too.
Actually, oh, now you can't prone under it.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. So, same principle. Sorry about that cutout there, guys. People decided to start yelling at me for some reason. They needed my attention, so I gave it to them. Alright, so there's Fluffy again with the head height of the pool table. So, they're about the same coverage. You really can't hit shit. I think I can you can shoot actually through the pool table, and I could shoot you in the stomach right now. That's pretty awesome. Alright, so that's pretty much what we're looking at for covers, standing prone positions, for crowds. So Blackbeard's really strong and had his best, with his shield obviously crouched behind there, so you can't shoot him in the chest or anything else. Unless you have to be attentive. If you can, wall bang or shoot through the cover, you're gonna want to do that instead of stand there and just get, the spread. Alright, so that's gonna wrap up that set. Alright, so that has, there you have it. Those are his different looks of animations when he's standing, crouched, in all those different positions. Once again, that was literally recorded, it was off a whim, so it wasn't the most professional thing, but I think I got the point across. So, yeah. So, overall, Blackbeard, with that mobility hit he takes from his shield, and it can be destroyed, and different calibers of guns do different damage to it, there really is there's definitely a love-hate relationship with Blackbeard. His weapons are so good that it makes him worth it. It's kind of like how usual operators with the lesser of gadgets will say go. If they don't have the greatest of gadgets, they instead go ahead and produce them with good guns. Obviously, Blackbeard's really good if you can place him with those crouching covers and the positions of the, with the windows where he can look down and the only thing you can hit is a shield. Good stuff like that, just so he's protected and you can't hit him at really any cost. But once that shield breaks, you pretty much lose all of his flair. If you guys did notice, though, he does kind of make like this weird grunting noise where the shield, as soon as it's taking damage or it's low on health, he'll make some sort of weird grunt. And it will actually, then that will indicate to you that the shield is on lower health. So, if you guys pay attention for that noise, you might be a little bit ahead of yourself, but it might be a little bit difficult to notice when you're in the heat of battle. So, if you're that attentive, good for you. If you're not, it's okay. It's not the end of the world. So, overall, Blackbeard isn't the most overpowered character. He's definitely not underpowered, but he's definitely average class. Do I see him getting a buff in the future? Probably. There's a good chance they might reduce the speed he loses, just because it doesn't seem that necessary, because the shield, it can be broken, but played right in the midst of battle when everything actually pans out in multiplayer, he is still a very strong character. It all depends on when you catch him. Last alive, that shield really isn't going to leave him too much to run with unless it's a 1v1. It's all situational with Blackbeard, so if you put yourself in those right situations, you're going to excel very well with him, I say. So without further ado, guys, that's going to wrap up today's video. Tell me what you guys thought down below, what you guys think of Blackbeard. And if there's anything else, any questions or like that, let me know down below. If you want to see every gun tested against the shield, we can do that too. That'd be a lot of fun. Not really, it's a lot of recording, but hey, we'll do it if you guys want it. So stay tuned. Valkyrie will be out tomorrow. We're going to do some testing with her camera audio and the rotation and the field of view and all that jazz. So yeah, once again, I'm the Dangerous Moose, and I'll see you sexy beasts in the next episode. Peace.